Alright, cranky gun review fans. Here's kind of a video I've been wanting to do for a while. My last video with the Mosin Nagant, I actually showed you guys that I bought a spam can of ammo. And I just went and picked up another one today. This one, as you can tell, is a little bit crusty. The story behind it, the shop that I got this from, it's the same place I bought the other one from, but this came from somebody's estate. They bought out all the ammo and stuff that they had on the estate. Basically what they said was this box is all rusty because termites got into the guy's basement, ate up the wooden crate, and basically ruined the cardboard that was in the crate. So you can see, you know, there's all kinds of like cardboard bits and stuff stuck to it, and it's a little bit rusty, got a few dents in it. The good thing about that is I don't mind opening this one because it's kind of beat up. The other one, I didn't really want to open it because the can is so nice, and I want to preserve the can. So that one I'm trying to figure out how I can kind of open the end of it up and hinge it so I can reuse the thing or something. This one I'm going to try to open up tonight. And I don't want to use the Spam Can opener. I want to try to open this one in a different method, kind of experiment with it so I can get the other one to look nice. I tried using a regular can opener on this for my kitchen, and it's not wide enough to get below this lip. What I basically want to try to do is either unwrap the crimp on this thing that holds the lid on by, you know, jamming a screwdriver under here and prying it up, trying to get it off that way. If that doesn't work, I may try another method that people talked about where you can kind of take a grinder or a sanding flap disc and kind of sand around the top here to get through to the second layer of metal, and then the whole lid should pop off. So I'm going to work on that in a little bit, and I'll show you guys how it goes. Alright, so here we go, opening up this Spam Can of 7.62 by 54R. I do have the correct can opener here. I'm going to try to use that as a last resort because I don't really want to damage the lid on this tin. Even though this tin is a bit rusty, I really want to keep it. I had tried using a screwdriver and prying up the lid on this. It didn't really work too well. What I came up with, this handy craftsman tool has a little tiny can opener on it, and that actually peels up the lid pretty well. So if I lay this up on its side, you can see I started lifting that. Basically this is like a crimp fitting around here. So what I kind of want to do is try to uncrimp this and take the lid off without ruining the lid too much. So I'm trying not to have to cut the lid, although as I go along here it's getting a little bit more difficult to open it here, so it may end up getting ruined anyway, but let's see what I can do here. Yeah, this isn't working so good anymore. Worked for a little way. I can see the inside lip of the lid there, but as I get here to the corner, it's getting a lot harder to get this tool in there. Oh, no, there we go again. Call me crazy for trying to preserve this lid. I mean, again, I love like military history firearms and stuff like that, and I'm just trying to preserve this as best I can because I want to keep the lid. I think it's cool. So you can see, I don't know how well you can see here, but I actually have it peeled back far enough that I think I can get a screwdriver under here. I'll see, this is going to end up being sharp and dangerous anyway, but go a little bit at a time. I think I'll be able to get it off this way. You know, as the old saying goes, where there's a will, there's a way. I'm trying my best. And I'm hoping this ammo that's inside here is not damaged. It doesn't look like the can had been opened at all. It definitely is like beat up a little bit. But let's see. Boy, this is tedious. That thing is really crimped on there well. It's kind of making a mess on the table here. I'm going to have to clean up so my wife doesn't get mad at me. You know, in hindsight, This edge is getting all jagged anyway. I probably should just use the can opener on the side of this thing, because this is not very easy to do. I do have it, you know, partially open here. I can get the screwdriver in between the lid, but I don't want to bend it all up, so let's see about just flipping this thing over and try to cut into the side of it here instead of into the top. See if this works. No, that's not bad at all, actually. Should have just done this in the first place. I should have done this in the first place. This is way easier. All the paint's flaking off. And again, normally I wouldn't care too much about the can itself. I mean, the bottom of the can, you can see it's all rusty, but I'm trying to preserve the lid. I really want to keep it looking neat, so I can WD-40 the thing up and kind of preserve it, make it look nice in my, probably hang it on my wall, in my area where my safe is. Yeah, corners are not easy, any way you look at it, but yeah, this can opener actually works phenomenally well. Till you get to the corner that I just messed the lid up on. Well, there's that much. Let's try to go this way. Should have started with this in the first place. Would have made this a lot easier. These corners are not easy at all. This might not have had a very good seal left on it. Hopefully the ammo's still good. I think it's from 1986. Yeah, 1986. So this ammo is actually younger than me by a few years. The other stuff I have is from 1975. Alright, I think that will probably just about get the lid off. Alright. Yeah, got it off. Not super clean, but there's the lid. So, pretty cool. I'm going to hit this up with some WD-40. Maybe I'll just hang it in the garage because probably still too sharp to put in here, but I'll fold this edge back over. It'll be good to go. Let's set that aside. Let's see what we got for ammo. Don't know what that says. This is pretty exciting for me. I've watched a whole bunch of videos on this, but never opened one myself. Let's see, what do I have here? Oh, well, this is the corner that was the most rusty. The inside of the can looks fine, so let's see, hopefully it's not corroded. Hey. Looks pretty good. So the head stamp 60/86, 60/86. You can see it has that red sealant on here, and it has the red sealant on the bottom. I believe though that this stuff is not steel core, so it's either lead core, like 147 grain or something like that, but I'll have to find out the numbers on the top, what they mean. Oh, look at that. Don't know what that says, but pretty neat. Probably packed by number 34 and inspected by number 32 or something like that. I don't know. Can't read Russian, but pretty cool stuff. I'm very happy with this. These look great. These look really good. So my unboxing video. There's a lot of paper in this box too, so I mean it was well packed, and this is the area where the box was the most rusty over here, so even that ammo looks terrific, like really good. And let's see if I can get the head stamp to focus there. Probably not. Oh, it says 60/86. Kind of see it there, but there you go. That is 1986 version milsurp, or not really milsurp, but spam can ammo. Have a great night. Thanks for watching Cranky Gun Reviews.